side plank, he's going to stack his hips, okay? Squeeze the glutes tight. Also want him to focus on squeezing his shoulder blades back and tight. So in a sense, he's at attention, nice and tall, shoulders pulled back. Again, if I look at him from the side, he's completely straight. Ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders in alignment. Also, what he's going to focus on is pulling that elbow in and down, alright? So pull it elbow with a lot more force, a little harder, right? Now he's really engaged, I can feel a big difference. Now relax your elbow, I actually feel his hip loosen up a little bit. So right now he's really engaged, he's pulling the elbow in tight. At the same time, he's trying to push up as high as he can, trying to get a lot of daylight between, get up there, between his calf and the ground. So that's a side plank. So, progression from that, if that's too challenging, he's going to place his fingers on the ground without rotating or without collapsing his chest. Just about 3 fingers on the ground, spot, too far. Just 3 fingers like that. There you go. That way he's still working, but he's not giving himself too much of assistance. Shoulders pull back, so he's still pulled back, he's just assisting just a little bit, okay? Hips up. Good. If you don't have the strength to even hold yourself up for a couple seconds in the long plank, Sean's on a modified plank from the knees, so he's still getting the same benefit of the exercise, just not as much tension in the core. So right now he's squeezing his glutes really tight. He's doing like a little clamshell right now where he's squeezing both glutes tight. Makes it a little bit more challenging, also sparring his glutes, which is going to help stabilize the pelvis. And right now, from underneath, he's trying to get as much height as he can off of the ground. Rest for a second. So then from there, to make that even easier, bring the arm up. Now do it. So bring that arm up. Most people, when they do a side plank, the arm will immediately come up. That's basically the body's making it a little bit easier. Because now the weight is going up and back and you're helping yourself up. When I bring that arm down, a lot lower, does that feel harder?
Yeah.
In a sense, all right. So when that hands down, it's a little bit harder. So now Sean, go to the feet. Same exact thing. So now if you can do this sort of plank and not hold for a long period of time, bring that arm extended is going to push your weight more into a more triangulated position where the shoulder is packed a little bit more stable, as opposed to having the weight going down and away from you, which makes this plank a little bit harder. Looks harder, looks cooler, but it's actually easier.